Let's take a closer look at the main components of vapor slide glide doors. The first component we'll discuss is the vapor active air door engine. The active air door engine is what powers the movement of the slide glide doors. As we already discussed, it uses pneumatic energy with line pressure of 90 to 120 psi. You'll remember from the pneumatic schematic, the door engine looks like this. Here is the active air engine. This engine contains two chambers, one small and one large. The small chamber is charged with a pressure of between 90 and 120 psi. Its pressure does not change during normal door operation. At the large chamber is a three-way valve. The three-way valve controls the flow of air into and out of the large chamber. In the middle of the door engine is a rack and gear which moves based on the flow of air into and out of the large chamber. Let's compare the symbols to the actual components. Here you see the small chamber on the left and bigger chamber on the right. Attached to the bigger chamber is the end cap with adjustment thumb screws. The top right thumb screw adjusts the door opening speed. The top left thumb screw adjusts the door closing speed. The bottom thumb screw adjusts the cushioning speed, and the middle hex bolt adjusts the onset timing of the cushioning effect. The port on top is where the door control three-way valve fits. The three-way door control valve provides connections to a source of compressed air and to an exhaust. Let's take a look at how the door engine works. Here we see the small chamber and its air supply. Here is the bigger chamber and its end cap. On the end cap is the door control valve with its air supply. The pinion housing has the rack and pinion gear and separates the small chamber from the bigger chamber. Inside the small chamber is the small piston. Inside the bigger chamber is the large piston. Both pistons are connected to the rack. The rack meshes with the pinion gear. The pinion gear is seated onto the output shaft. The pinion gear converts the straight line motion of the rack into a rotary motion. Bolted to the outside of the output shaft is the teeter bar. When the pinion gear rotates, the output shaft rotates, which rotates the teeter bar. Another important feature of the active air door engine are the proximity switches. The fully closed proximity switch senses when the doors close. It activates within 5 degrees of fully closed. This is also called the Ls1 switch. The fully open proximity switch senses when the doors open. It activates within 5 degrees of fully open. This is also called the Ls2 switch.